since I've gotten to check in with you. It's been really busy here the past couple of weeks. Ever since I made that speech, things have been a real whirlwind here. I thought I'd step outside to record today, to try to find somewhere peaceful and private for a few minutes. Word spread throughout the forest of my oration skills fast. And before I knew it, letters were pouring in from citizens all across the forest, asking me to come talk in their towns and meet the locals. After some urging from Elenia, I decided I could take a little time off from ruling to focus on the movement. It's been thrilling. I feel like a breath of fresh life has been sent into my lungs. I think maybe I had grown a little burned out from ruling. I've been focusing on queenly duties for a good while now. So getting the chance to do something new is definitely welcome. Although, admittedly, it would have been nice to not do it throughout the hottest days of summer. What are you gonna do, though? That's when the war ended, so that's when it makes the most sense. And I didn't travel alone, of course. I had Elenia with me. Truthfully, with some of these remote towns in the forest, I'm not sure I would have been able to find them without her help. We've really become a well-oiled machine. I make the speeches, Elenia handles the setup. Truthfully, I think I got the better end of the deal. All I have to do is go around and parrot the same speech I've been making. Elenia, on the other hand, has to find venues, set up the refreshments, put out seating. I couldn't ask for a better travel companion. More than just that, however, she's there for me when I need her. Being on the road like this is definitely reminiscent of my Civil War days, with all the nostalgia and trauma that comes with that. There are some nights I feel like I can still hear Delilah's laugh on the wind. Or my generals playing cards outside my door while I try to sleep. Admittedly, that one still happens from time to time. I prefer not to sleep unguarded. Since living quarters sometimes leave something to be desired, Elenia does stay with me at night, too. And because of that, she's been there when she helps me during my harder nights. Reminds me where I am. When I am. She's been my rock out here. Sometimes I think I do maybe rely on others too much. The council, Delilah, my generals, my governors, Elenia especially. It makes me want to be more self-sufficient. That day when I went to the lake, the other lake, that was all me. I found my healing that day. No one else. I know I can do these things. But I feel like I'm saying that all the time. So many people have such high doubts in me. Even my own mother. But I can do hard things. I can accomplish a lot. I have accomplished a lot. Sometimes it feels like Elenia is the only one that sees that. She has so much faith in me. And my ability to unify everyone. Sometimes, late at night, she'll tell me that she has vivid dreams of me as a goddess, with all of Axolaris behind me. I tell her she's full of it. I usually laugh at her. But deep down, it's nice to have someone out there that wholeheartedly believes in me. As queen, it can feel like everyone's sort of working against you. Like it's impossible to please everybody. So, when I hear Elenia tell me that I'm doing great things, it makes it easier to take pride in my work as queen, in myself for my growth. I never thought myself an orator, and yet I'm being demanded all across the region. I can tell that Elenia wants this to become something bigger, something planetary. I'm just not sure. I just finished my first tour of the forest, and exhaustion aside, I can't imagine having the same turnout planet-wide. Elenia has pull in the forest, but not much elsewhere. And Docta has already expressed his concerns over the spread of these ideas in his land. When I sent my own carrier parrot back to him to try and explain that we were just trying to spread information about my first year of ruling, he protested. Docta argued that he had his own programs to educate his citizens, and that he didn't appreciate the overreach. I told Elenia to dial it back from that point on, but I could tell she's getting antsy for more. She's already having me write my second series of speeches for another forest tour. I get the urge at times to tell her that she's doing too much, that no other governor is taking these many steps to keep their people informed. But it's as though the words are heard, but not processed. Even so, I find it difficult to decline her wishes. Elenia's been there for me at my darkest moments. She's been there for me when I couldn't be there for myself. How can I not be there for her? When being there for her means showing up for me, too. So for the time being, I'll write the speeches, I'll tour the forest. I don't mind doing a few things I'm not comfortable with, if it means getting to see her happy and excited. Plus, since she handles the refreshments on the government's tab, to some extent we're also feeding the people, which is a good thing. They can't get enough of the fresh crops from the forest. I'm sure after a few months, we'll all have our fill, and I'll return the Shin Lawless to my arcade. I haven't forgotten where my home is, no matter what else. I'll try to check in again before we go on our next tour. I don't think we're heading out anytime in the next month. We just got back last night after all. It'd be crazy to be doing that much moving. I'm not gonna have it. I won't. I simply will not put up with it. I will talk to everyone again soon. I promise.